Hey y'all, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to take you guys through my fall morning routine. I am so excited that the season is finally changing. It's starting to get noticeable here in Arizona as well. I know it's like full on fall in most places and actually starting to feel a little bit cool, but for right now, it's just not triple digits here, so I am very excited. It's been like mid 90s lately, which doesn't sound like fall at all, but it feels very cool to me, especially in the mornings. It's kind of like low 70s. I have the sliding door open right now and the air just feels so nice and breezy, and I am just so happy that it is finally fall. But as always, on a weekday, I start out my morning with a 5 a.m. workout. I pretty much start around like 5:20, and then I do about an hour in the gym. Today is Monday, so I did a nice leg day, and then I just came home, washed my face, and now I am ready to make breakfast. I did want to note how long I slept last night though. I slept for 6 hours and 55 minutes, which is not spectacular for me. I aim for at least 7.5 hours, but I've been loving wearing my Apple Watch to sleep lately. It doesn't hold a charge for like 2 full days, so if I wear it to sleep in order to track my sleep, I then wear it that morning to the gym, and then I'll usually charge it right now while I'm making breakfast and finishing getting ready. But I just think it's a cool feature that it can track your sleep, and it doesn't show you all the details that like an Oura Ring does, but I do like that it shows like little gaps where you're awake during the night. I think it's a pretty cool feature. If you have an Apple Watch, you should definitely try wearing it to bed and tracking your sleep. So for breakfast this morning, I'm doing something a little bit different, very similar to a breakfast that I used to make, but lately I have been making either a breakfast burrito or breakfast tacos every single morning, and I've probably been doing that for the past like over 2 months. The sun is rising very quickly right now. That is why the light keeps changing, so we just gotta work with it. But yeah, I'm finally ready to switch up my breakfast. I'm tired of breakfast burritos. I don't want to do them anymore. So I meal prepped some egg bites, and I specifically tried to make them like the Starbucks egg bites. So this is what they look like. I know they are not very pretty, but hopefully they should taste good. I took like a tiny little bite of this one yesterday and I thought it tasted good, but I do want to try like, you know, an entire one and get the full effect. Now that it's fall, it means that we are officially back to having breakfast outside on my patio, which is one of my favorite parts of my morning routine lately. And we have a beautiful fence in the background now, so now I feel comfortable actually filming on my patio and not having strangers stare at me. It is a gorgeous 72 degrees out right now, and again, I do apologize for the lighting because the sun is directly reflecting off of my sliding door, so it's like blinding me right now. But I've got my breakfast in front of me, and I did pour myself a nice glass of apple cider. It's not a spiced one. When I'm drinking chilled apple cider, I like it to just be regular and not spiced. If I'm drinking hot apple cider, that is when I like it spiced. Oh, so good. Tastes like fall. But let's do an official taste test of one of these egg bites that I tried to make like Starbucks. I think I'm onto something here. I skipped one step that I wanted to do while making these, and then I was like, yeah, I don't need to, and now I'm kind of like, I probably should have. So I want to perfect this recipe and make them at least one more time before sharing it with you guys, but I definitely think that these are probably the best egg bites that I've ever made. Meal prepping my breakfast is an essential part of my morning routine, especially working a full-time job. I do have to leave at 7:40, 7:45 at the latest, so I don't have time to mess around in the morning. That is why I was so tired of making breakfast burritos, because I felt like they were taking a long time and making me late for work. Sometimes I do like to take my time actually making my breakfast fresh in the morning, but other times it's just so nice to have something meal prepped in the fridge that I just pop in the microwave. So if you're looking for an easy, healthy breakfast that is meal prepped in the fridge, ready to go, egg bites are definitely it. I apologize for the plane. It is not the quietest out here, but I've been trying to up my fruit intake, especially during breakfast. I feel like it's a nice balance of sweet and savory, and I feel like eating some fruit along with my savory breakfast keeps me fuller a little bit longer. I'm also taking Magic Mind for the next 2 weeks. I am doing this challenge called 14 Days of Magic, and this is my second day, so I'm going to take one of these. It's basically like a matcha-based drink with some other added supplements as well. All right, at this point, my food is getting cold, so I need to finish my breakfast. hungry? Good morning. Do you want some breakfast? Yes. Mimsy requires that you bring her breakfast to her. All right, I got my Crocs on so that I can show you guys the update on the garden. So I did finally get soil to fill one of the planter beds, and I even got some plants. And here they are. Oh, they look so cute. I can't wait to grow some vegetables over here. We first have red bell pepper, green bell pepper, jalapeno, some tomatoes, some like cherry tomatoes, and then that is gonna be zucchini. I should probably give these guys a quick water this morning. I did give them a hefty watering yesterday, but let's be honest, they probably need to be watered every single day because I do not have a green thumb, so hopefully these poor little guys make it. I'm just so excited that it's finally coming together out here. It looks so good. My lemon tree is thriving. She still doesn't have any lemons on her, but you know what? The leaves are green, so that's a good start. And then obviously I still have hefty amounts of basil. All right, I finished breakfast and now it is time to start officially getting ready for work. I first need to put together a salad. I usually bring a pretty large salad with me to work. But then I also do some ground turkey on the side, but that I already meal prepped and it's ready to go. I honestly would have made this salad last night so that it was ready as well, but I legit did not have room for this container. That is how packed my fridge is. Could not fit this. So I'm prepping it right now, but it'll only take a couple minutes. All right, here's the finished salad, ready to go for work. I did romaine lettuce, carrot shreds, cabbage, and a little bit of green onion. Super simple, and then I will put this dressing on it at work. This has been my ultimate favorite because Caesar dressing is one of my favorite dressings ever, but this is a lighter version and I feel like it tastes just like Caesar dressing without being like a ton of calories. This one's only 70 calories per serving versus a traditional Caesar is like 190. And then this is my super exciting ground turkey. It's literally just like ground turkey with some taco seasoning and jalapenos. I think I'm also gonna add some hot sauce as well. And that will be my lunch for work. I'm also gonna take a probiotic. I've been trying really hard to consistently take these in the morning, so I did finally remember. All right, it's almost time to head out, so I did have to unfortunately change into some jeans. I mean, not too unfortunately, they're very comfy and I'm glad that I'm able to wear jeans to work, but I'm not gonna lie to you when I say that I would prefer to wear my sweat shorts. This is literally like one of the most simple outfits that I'll put together for work. Some days I will dress up a little bit more, but today we're just gonna keep it simple. And if you're wondering where my greens are at, they're right here. Don't worry, I just don't make these first thing in the morning anymore, just because I usually like to have some other kind of drink with my breakfast that's just a little bit more fun, like some apple cider or something like that. I've been doing green teas in the morning too, but because I'm filming, I just didn't have the time to like make it and wait for it to cool and all that. So lately I've just been making my greens on the go, then I'll take them to work. I am still taking EAAs as well, but again, I do mix those up at work just because of time purposes. So usually I'll mix these up right before I go. I'll sip them on the way to work and then finish them at my desk. And then I'll rinse out this cup and mix up my EAAs. Lots of different beverages in the morning. Honestly, I have trouble keeping track of them sometimes, but I do still love taking my greens. I do still take the Bloom greens, although I kind of want to try just like giving the vegan greens and reds from One Up Nutrition a better chance. I tried them in that little sample packet that I got one time, but I do want to try getting like a full container. I know Louise Lane over on YouTube and Instagram raves about them all the time and prefers them over the Bloom ones. I definitely do think she's right that they taste more like juice, like just like a really, really good flavor, but I think these taste good as well. I also do have some packets of the AG1 greens and I did try them one time. They're kind of more of like a tropical flavor, which was definitely different than I was expecting. So I can give those another fair chance as well. All right, but it's time to go to work. So I need to put this in a bag, grab a fork. Well, I know it was quick, but that was pretty much my entire morning routine, fall edition. One of the other things that I like to do just if I have a little bit of extra time, probably on days that I'm not filming, is do one chore in the morning before I leave for work. That's one of my favorite ways to start off the day because my house is not 100% clean before I go to bed. So usually I'll empty the dish drainer or the dishwasher or just like load up the dishwasher, wipe down the counters, usually something kitchen related, let's be honest. I saw this TikTok that this guy was like, how is 3/4 of my life just cleaning my kitchen? And I'm like, wow, I really resonate with that. But I love starting my day off in a productive manner. So if I do have time, I like to do one chore, whatever it is. So with that, I'm off to work. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video.